All right, so Roy DS, he's up first. He says, "Hey mentors, do you know of anyone that will do website review for SEO? I just completed my first client's website. It's a dentist. I created a blog and a subdomain and mirrored the main site in terms of silo categories. I commissioned SerpSpace to create a tier 1 network with the blog RSS feed as the source trigger. Okay, just wanted some assurance that I set it up correctly, as this is my first client project. Thanks, Roy." Well, if there's anybody here that wants to chime in on that maybe perhaps would want to reach out to Roy DS and, offer to provide some analysis for him, that's certainly doable. I don't have anybody in particular that we could send you to, unless one of you guys has a suggestion.
Not yet, but it's something that I'm looking at adding into SerpSpace.
SerpSpace, yeah.
It's on my radar within the next 6 to 8 weeks. So.
Yeah, that's something that we should talk about as well. Might want to make a note of that for our next meeting.
Definitely.
Definitely.
That's a good idea.
I was going to say to Roy too, this is a good reason, not, hey, if you can join the mastermind, that's great. If not, but having a network, obviously you know this now, but starting, maybe if you could join our Facebook group or something, you start networking in there so that you can kind of build out, find that people with strengths that you don't have, so that when you come across this, you're not scrambling. I understand where you're at. Everybody's been there, but it's a good reason to get into some groups, start kind of networking and talking to these people. And I don't know, I think it'll work out.
I believe he's in the Syndication Academy group. I remember specifically answering a question for him.
So I would start there. I think that's a great place. Start meeting some people and, do your due diligence, as much as we want to trust everybody, make sure you talk to them and, maybe do a Skype call or something.
Yeah, make sure they're not full of shit is basically what I would say. So, yeah, that's what I would do, Roy. Seriously, like networking with other fellow members of the groups is one of the best ways to kind of expand your network. And, and it actually can open up a lot of opportunities for you to start creating additional services or selling additional services, because if you have a good connection that can handle stuff that you don't handle typically, but that they're a good source or a good provider for you, then that's something that you could also add into your marketing mix, so to speak, because you could outsource it to a provider. So again, it's really beneficial to try to network with other members as much as possible. So I would do what Adam said and start there.